where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Good morning, Caribbean, morning world. Good morning to you. Let us pray.
Morning to Mr. Andrew and morning to the nation. This morning, blessed Lord, we give you thanks, we give you praise, we glorify your name because your name is worthy to be praised. We thank you for putting us to bed. We thank you for waking us up this morning, Lord. We thank you for the most important thing in our life, the breath. You breathe unto each and every one of us. This morning, blessed Lord, I bring the country before you. Father God, the country is in your hand. Father, guide us and protect us in that country this hour, blessed Lord. Father, remember Grenada, I bring before you this hour, blessed Lord. Remember the Falcon of Grenada. Remember the end time of Grenada, Lord. Remember it. Remember Carriacou, Lord. Father, the end time of Carriacou, Lord. The Falcon of Carriacou, Lord. Pity Matnik this hour, Lord. Father, pass by this place and them this hour. Look over each and every one. Father, especially those that have nobody, Lord, to take care of them. Father, guide and protect them, Lord. Look over them. Remember them in a marked and special way. Not forgetting the school children, Lord, the home. But Father God, guide them and protect them. Without you, they cannot do anything. Father, young and tender plant. Father, say one concern, they going. Father, they innocent, this our blessed Lord. Father, please, Jesus, guide and protect them from harm and danger, from disaster. Save them from the hands of the police. My God and my King, remember them, Lord. The youths I bring before you this hour, Lord. Remember them in a marked and special way. Father, remember the Prime Minister I bring before you. Father, what could I tell you when you know everything concerning him this hour, blessed Lord? Father, pass by him this hour, Lord. Look over him. Teach him what to do and what to say. Keep him on praying ground this hour, Lord. Remember him, ministers, I bring them before you, each and every one of them. I cannot name them one by one, but Master, you are acquainted to them. Remember the opposition party, Lord. Father God, Dr. Keith, by name and by number. Father, you knows everything about that son. Father, help him this hour, blessed Lord. Give him the strength, give him the faith, give him the courage. Where you weak, Lord, make him strong. Remember all the ministers, even remember all those that are in the seat. I bring each and every one before you this hour, Lord, and I lift them up to you in a time like now, Lord. Look over Grenada, Lord. The entire force I bring before you. Pass by all police station, Lord, in a time like now. We know the road is rough and the road is tough for them. But remember them this morning. Remember the SSU. Pass by every camp this hour, blessed Lord. Look over them, guide and protect them. Do for them what they cannot do for themselves. Father, all workers I bring before you this morning, here and everywhere. I bring them in a marked and special way before you this morning, Lord. Bless them if thou be so pleased. The bread basket is in your hand, the water pitch this hour, Lord. Remember the nurses and the doctors. Remember the sick and afflicted one. Remember those on the hospital bed. Those preparing for the operation table. Remember the doctor was working on them. Remember the maternity ward. Father, those in childbirth, I ask you, Master, for safe deliverance. Remember all driver here and everywhere. Look over them this hour, blessed Lord. And Father God, remember them. Have mercy on them. Remember every village. Remember every parish. Remember every Christian, every corner where there is darkness, put light. Where there is light, make it more bright, Lord. Remember them this morning, blessed Lord. Father God, have mercy. Mercy I ask and mercy is our total plea. Every church, every chapel, every minister on the gospel. Remember that son this morning, Lord. Mr. Andrew by name and by number. Father, reach out and touch that son. Father, pass by the home you learn unto him. Keep it safe night and day. Leave no veins where Satan could enter. In a time like Satan is a busy adversary. He mashing heel and he bruising toe. But this hour, Lord, I'm asking you, Lord, to sharpen Satan chain towards that son. The offspring of his body, I bring them before you. All those who are dwelling with them, Lord, I bring them before you this hour, blessed Lord. Take them in charge if thou be so pleased. My God, this morning, my. Hear my cry this morning unto you this hour, blessed Lord. Remember his staff I bring before you this hour, blessed Lord. Remember each and every one of them, pass by them this morning, blessed Lord. Father, there is nothing I could tell you what you don't know concerning them, but a rock of ages clear for them, and let they hide this help in thee, and let the water run the blood, and by the wound inside this flow this morning, blessed Lord. The radio station I bring before you. Father, pass by it if thou be so pleased. The folk corner, the bungling center, even the chasla, the door, the entire of the gap, the surrounding of the yard. Father, keep that place safe night and day, my God and my King. Remember your children this hour, blessed Lord. Remember all your children this hour, blessed Lord. Wheresoever they locate, guide and protect them. Bless them in a time like now, especially those who have nobody, Lord, to look over them, my God and my King. Father God, all those who are in the home who are sick, I bring each and every one of them for you. Father, I thank you this morning, Lord, for especially those who cannot say thank you. I say thank you for them in a marked and special way, my God and my Redeemer. Have mercy this morning, blessed Lord. As you taught the disciple to say, Our Father which art in heaven, holy be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us the days our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For thy is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen and amen. Thank you, Lord. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Boy, I go give people heart attack, eh?
Heart attack, you okay, Tree?
Hey.
How you doing?
Good morning, how is you?
I'm not too bad.
Okay. They are listening as usual?
All right, have yourself a good morning.
Okay, same to you.
All right.
Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk? Where you go? Where you walk? What you say? When you talk?
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they
Your Christmas music station. 91.9 and 91.5 Real FM.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent. Perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines. Yet suitable for your hand wash. Soft on your hands. Ozone disinfecting cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents: soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Now more than ever, Flow is working hard to keep you connected to the things that matter most. Your family, your work, and your favorite entertainment. We are also providing Flow Study free of charge so students can stay connected and up to date with their schoolwork. And because your safety is our highest priority, you can manage your account from the safety of your own home through the MyFlow app. We are here for you, keeping you connected.
Introducing the Grenlec mobile app. You can now get your bill balance and easily track energy usage for your home or business. Report and receive alerts about power outages. Plus, stay up to date by receiving the latest notifications. Yes, the Grenlec app keeps you connected anytime, anywhere. The Grenlec mobile app. Download for 24/7 access.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
We can all use some holiday cheer, so Christmas is coming early this year. Unwrap the true magic of Christmas on Real FM 91.9 and 91.5. The time of love and giving is here, so come, take advantage of our specially developed packages as we celebrate our 18th anniversary as a media entity. Packages start as low as $500, which guarantees 5 spots per day, Monday to Friday, and bonus spots on Saturdays. Promotion ends January 31st, 2023. Call 442-0975 or email us at real919fm@gmail.com for more information. Don't miss this superb opportunity to get great discounts when you advertise with Real FM.
Unwrap the true magic of Christmas right here on Real FM 91.9 and 91.5.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. I say we have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out careful, careful.
When you go, when you walk, what you say, when you talk, when you go, when you walk, what you say, when you talk.
In your search for happiness, you got to leave a little room for loneliness. More things could happen all of a sudden before you realize it's only a disguise. You got to be careful. You got to be careful with what you do and how you're doing it. If you do, when you're doing it, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. Cleanliness in life is gone. It's only vice and corruption that's going on. Staying alive, trying to survive, that is how it is today. So as you go along your way, you got to be
Good morning again, Grenada. 17 minutes past 7 o'clock inside the studios of Real FM.
careful.
Good morning, Drumsticks. What's up? Good morning to Wendy Tellisford. Good morning to Errol, Baby Daddy. What's up, man? Remember, guys, press the likes.
You say
50 likes this morning. It's Political Wednesday.
you gotta be careful.
And it's almost Christmas.
You gotta be careful.
My favorite day of the year. What do you say? Gemma, good morning to you. Shama Jeremiah, what's up? Good morning. Pearl Lewis, good morning to you too as well. Counting you down until 9 o'clock this morning. Coming at you with a blast.
Your Christmas music station. 91.9 and 91.5 Real FM.
Cardi is available for technical advice to farmers and other agricultural personnel. You can reach us in the office at 443-5459 or on our cell at 420-1396. Our office is located at Wester Hall in St. David's for all your conveniences. Drop-ins are also welcomed.
Central Point. Yes, Central Point it is. We have available for all your conveniences newborn diapers, pillows, oil for vehicles, disposable paper items, plates, cups, serviettes, etc. Household items, mops, brooms, and rakes, pipe fittings, top up for your phones, cooking gas from Rubis and Spice, gas for your AC, a wide variety of drinks, soft and alcoholic. If you're in a pinch and need a taxi, that is available also. Contact Bob and Dave at 458-9745, 456-0550, Silverly, or 442-9307. And don't forget, this is where you get enrolled in the university under the cashew tree at Plains in St. Patrick's. If you're looking to improve or maintain your health, look no further. We have a general practitioner right here on Main Street Sates in the Kweze. Dr. Guerrero, a gynecologist and surgeon who specializes in women's health. She offers lab tests, blood, pap smears, prostate cancer, and stool tests. Consultation for pregnant women from beginning to end. Surgeries, which includes hysterectomy, tying of tubes, vaginal shrinking, removal of uterine fibroids, and vaginal warts, hernias, C-section. She also specializes in diagnostic and therapeutic DNC, abnormal bleeding. They're in collaboration with Alice Labs, located in St. George, opposite the Excel Plaza. Dr. Santos, an oncologist who specializes in cancer treatment, a general practitioner, family doctor, will be joining Dr. Guerra in the not-too-distant future. Walk-ins are accepted. You can also call for an appointment at 423-3352. That number again, 423-3352. Put your health first. If you're having problems with termites, bats, rats, ants, roaches, and any other crawly creatures, call Reliable Services. We're the pest control specialists. We're located at Grand Bars in St. Andrews. We also provide power washing services, yard maintenance, and clearing of lands. Find us at 403-2652, anytime, any day. Reliable Services, we are here for you.
Sandy's Variety Store, located on Main Street, St. Patrick. That one-of-a-kind store where you can find ladies, men, and children clothing in all sizes and styles. Underwear for men, women, and children. Shoes, sneakers for the whole family. We also carry plus sizes too. One-of-a-kind items where you would only find at Sandy's. And guess what? You won't find more than 3 items that's the same. Sandy's Variety Store. Call us at 418-4769. That number again, 418-4769. Sandy's Variety Store.
Unwrap the true magic of Christmas right here on Real FM 91.9 and 91.5.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent. Perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines. Yet suitable for your hand wash. Soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents: soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Unwrap the true magic of Christmas right here on Real FM 91.9 and 91.5.
Good morning, Cecile. How are you doing?
Good morning. I am doing well. How are you?
I hope you're having a wonderful Christmas. I'm fine.
Yes, I am.
Go right ahead.
And good morning to all the listeners of Real FM. Firstly, let's find out what's driving today's weather forecast. A perturbation along the trade wind flow will support some periods of cloudiness and intermittent showers. Now for the current conditions at the Maurice Bishop International Airport. It is cloudy. The prevailing winds are easterly at 14 miles per hour. The barometric pressure reads 1014.0 millibars. That's above normal and rising. The current temperature stands at 24.2 degrees Celsius, and the relative humidity is 92%. The maximum temperature recorded yesterday was 30.7 degrees Celsius, and the minimum temperature overnight was 24.2 degrees Celsius. During the past 24 hours, 0.3 of a millimeter of rainfall was measured here at the airport, and this brings the total for the month to 34.3 millimeters. Here now is the public forecast, and that's valid for today and tonight for the state of Grenada. Weather conditions are expected to be partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy and breezy, with intermittent light to moderate daytime and nighttime showers. Maximum temperature 30.5 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 15 to 25 miles per hour and gusting higher at times. Seas moderate to rough, waves 6 to 8 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. Hence, marine and high surf advisories remain in effect. Tides are currently falling. Low would be at 8 a.m. and the next high at 2 p.m. Sunset 5:48 and sunrise 6:23. Just to recap the public forecast, and that's valid for today and tonight for the state of Grenada. Weather conditions are expected to be partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy and breezy, with intermittent light to moderate daytime and nighttime showers. And remember, marine and high surf advisories remain in effect. From the forecast desk here at the Morris Bishop International Airport, I am Cecile Mitchell. Have yourself a lovely Wednesday.
All right, thank you very much, Cecile, and have yourself a great day too. It's real, it's 91.9 inside the studios of Real FM. That was our real weather. Remember at 7:30 we got Waterwise. People listening via the TuneIn app, good morning to you. People listening via the website, good morning. Special good morning to you guys. My YouTube fans, what's up?
Where you walk,
Got all of this morning, trust me.
when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there.
Your Christmas music station. 91.9 and 91.5 Real FM.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent. Perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines. Yet suitable for your hand wash. Soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents: soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Members only. It's a private party. Don't need no money. Oh, to qualify.
The Holy Family Catholic Church River Sally presents a Back in the Old School Dance, featuring tunes from the 70s right up to the 2000s. When? December 25th. Starting time 9 p.m. at the Parish Hall in River Sally, St. Patrick. Music by a popular DJ. Tickets cost $15 if you're single, $25 with your partner. All proceeds in aid of needed church repairs. See you there.
Members only. Tonight, I got to love y'all. Members only. Tonight.
You've asked for it, and now it's here. The NLA announces its new mid-morning draw, commencing September 30th for 9:45 a.m. Yes, you can play Pick 3, Cash 4, and Playway 3 times daily for 9:45 a.m., 12:45 p.m., and 7:45 p.m. Monday to Friday. Saturday draws remain twice daily. And that's not all. Simply place your non-winning Cash 4, Pick 3, and Playway tickets valued at least $10 from a single purchase in the NLA branded box at your favorite sales location. 4 chances to win 10 prizes of $1,000 each. Whoa! $10,000 up for winnings. Compliments
That's the NLA. Be sure to write your name, address, and contact info on your entries before submitting. Promotion runs from September 30th to October 28th. Promotion will be drawn Friday, November 4th, 2022. NLA, making your dreams a reality while supporting sports, culture, and nation building. Must be 18 or older to participate. Terms and conditions apply. See stores for details.
We can all use some holiday cheer, so Christmas is coming early this year. Unwrap the true magic of Christmas on Real FM 91.9 and 91.5. The time of love and giving is here, so come, take advantage of our specially developed packages as we celebrate our 18th anniversary as a media entity. Packages start as low as $500, which guarantees 5 spots per day, Monday to Friday, and bonus spots on Saturdays. Promotion ends January 31st, 2023. Call 442-0975 or email us at real919fm@gmail.com for more information. Don't miss this superb opportunity to get great discounts when you advertise with Real FM.
Unwrap the true magic of Christmas right here on Real FM 91.9 and 91.5.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Good morning, listeners, and welcome to another edition of Waterwise, a production of the National Water and Sewerage Authority, Nawasa. I am Wendy Chateau. Members of Nawasa's recently installed Board of Directors joined the 2022 Christmas hamper distribution team in putting smiles on the faces of some of the most deserving individuals in communities across the island. The authority continued its Christmas hamper promotion for the 19th consecutive year in 2022. Over a period of 2 days, a Nawasa team journeyed through communities across the island, delivering hampers to the less fortunate in time for the holidays. 42 hampers were delivered by staff of the authority, supported by members of the Board of Directors and the General Manager, in honor of its corporate social responsibility. General Manager Mr. Christopher Husbands notes that the Christmas hamper promotion is now a way of life for the team.
It's become part of our organizational culture, 19 years running, and I'm hoping that we'll continue for at least another 19, so that persons can benefit island-wide, including Carriacou and Petit Martinique. I know there are persons that look forward to it, and it's all part of us demonstrating that Nawasa is part of the entire nation, and also Nawasa is not just there to... Many times you hear of Nawasa enforcing some of its regulations, enforcing some of its requirements, but we also give back a lot throughout the year, and this is just one of the initiatives that we do throughout the year in giving back to persons in the community and throughout the nation.
Recently installed Chairman of the Board of Directors, Mr. Philip Alexander, who accompanied the team in distributing hampers in St. Andrew, noted the importance of such activities.
I want to say, first of all, congratulations to the members of staff, the management team, and the directors, and the government of Grenada, really, for making that significant contribution to make an effort to change the lives of people, or at least to assist in changing their lives and helping others to spend a better Christmas than they would normally. It is important to make sure that those of us who are less fortunate are in a position to share in the joys of Christmas. And I want to wish them all the best.
Nawasa continues to be committed to honoring its corporate social responsibility while meeting the needs of customers in ways other than just the provision of a safe, adequate, and reliable water supply. Mr. Husbands notes that with an increase in the number of nominations this year, the authority may consider a review of the number of hampers provided with a view to meeting the needs of the public.
As we do our research based on the nominations and we see that there are needy cases, I'm sure that we can certainly increase our support, because that's what it's about. It's not just about a fixed number. We have a guide, we have a budget, but as we continue to review our programs, and not this program, other programs also, we will continue to adjust to meet the requirements of our objectives.
42 individuals benefited this year as the team at Food Fair Carenage added 2 additional hampers to the Nawassa total. And that's a wrap on today's edition of Waterwise. On behalf of the entire team at Nawassa, I am Wendy Chateau. Thank you for tuning in. Do have yourselves a blessed and wonderful day.
The Nawassa app brings the power of Nawassa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawassa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawassa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawassa, committed to
your
meeting
Christmas music
needs.
station. 91.9 and 91.5 Real FM.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent. Perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines. Yet suitable for your hand wash. Soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents: soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Members only. It's a private party. Don't need no money to qualify.
The Holy Family Catholic Church River Sally presents a Back in the Old School Dance, featuring tunes from the 70s right up to the 2000s. When? December 25th. Starting time 9 p.m. at the Parish Hall in River Sally, St. Patrick. Music by a popular DJ. Tickets cost $15 if you're single, $25 with your partner. All proceeds in aid of needed church repairs. See you there.
Members only tonight. I got to love you. Members only tonight.
You've asked for it, and now it's here. The NLA announces its new mid-morning draw, commencing September 30th for 9:45 a.m. Yes, you can play Pick 3, Cash 4, and Playway 3 times daily for 9:45 a.m., 12:45 p.m., and 7:45 p.m. Monday to Friday. Saturday draws remain twice daily. And that's not all. Simply place your non-winning Cash 4, Pick 3, and Playway tickets valued at least $10 from a single purchase in the NLA branded box at your favorite sales location. 4 chances to win 10 prizes of $1,000 each. Whoa! $10,000 up for winnings. Compliments the NLA. Be sure to write your name, address, and contact info on your entries before submitting. Promotion runs from September 30th to October 28th. Promotion will be drawn Friday, November 4th, 2022. NLA, making your dreams a reality while supporting sports, culture, and nation building. Must be 18 or older to participate. Terms and conditions apply. See stores for details.
We can all use some holiday cheer, so Christmas is coming early this year. Unwrap the true magic of Christmas on Real FM 91.9 and 91.5. The time of love and giving is here, so come, take advantage of our specially developed packages as we celebrate our 18th anniversary as a media entity. Packages start as low as $500, which guarantees 5 spots per day, Monday to Friday, and bonus spots on Saturdays. Promotion Registration ends January 31st, 2023. Call 442-0975 or email us at real919fm@gmail.com for more information. Don't miss this superb opportunity to get great discounts when you advertise with Real FM.
Your Christmas music station. 91.9 and 91.5 Real FM.
You asking me what is wrong with Trinidad? You can't understand why things go on so bad. You find we so rich in human resources, and yet the country going to pieces. Well, let me tell you, my friend, where we went wrong. After Eric Williams' old car breakdown, we called in an AR, we ordered an X-car and installed a new driver. With 33 passengers from the party, we gave him a maxi taxi, fitted with my wheels, tape deck, computer, air conditioned 8-cylinder. With posh new fittings, this maxi car arrived. Then it started to swerve and nosedive. It took a year for passengers to realize. They say the new driver cannot drive.
Good morning again, folks, and we're back on the inside. Good morning, Igwe.
Morning, Igwe. How are you doing? Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Morning to the listeners of Real FM and all Real FM platforms. For today, Wednesday, Political Wednesday, the 24th of December, 2022. Well, something gets alright, 2023 already.
What? You're in front?
I don't know. Salisbury Road. I met a lady yesterday, Gates, and she said, me, my husband, and the whole household listen every time. I say, well, I might not remember your name, but where you live? Salisbury. So, Salisbury, morning to you. Grenada is my parliament. Grenada is the constituency. Real FM is my parliament, Gates. The people makes me the spokesman, and I speak the people issues. I am continuing to be blessed by the Ancient of Days. And the people tell me this morning to speak on their behalf, KM Igwe. First, they say they demand that the government do interfere and mash up the Imani program. They demand that the government think it over and think it again and remove that VAT on sugar. The people say they demand that you address this thing and remove that levy on water and electricity and remove that amnesty for big business to continue to get fat. Because what they say, the ordinary man and the small man has to pay. Because here what they say, Igwe, that they have to pay something on sugar, pay on water, pay on electricity. Why is the big men and them collecting on behalf of and keep the money? So they say this thing cannot be fair. They say make the thing a level playing field. Make the thing a level playing field. So everybody, because they say picnic, as they say, can flourish when things not right. So they asking or they making those demands through me. You understand, Igwe? So I'm duty bound to speak on behalf of those persons. We have a nice program today, Gates. Because the program go be one of some issues that concerns us as a people, and not necessarily about politics, but it's about the real fact that, and seeing that we in the process of budget and the economy, and we know the economy is important as to drive things in this country. And the first one I would touch on, Gates. Listening to the debate in what they call the upper house, the Senate. And again, it goes back to the fact that we've been saying this on Real FM here, that the Prime Minister continues to lead or to govern by avoidance. When we say that, I'll explain. In presenting the budget, some of the persons who are supportive of the National Democratic Congress tout the budget as best budget. How eloquent the Prime Minister was, and those who didn't know, they say he speak from his head for 3 hours and he's the best thing since sliced bread and cheese. That might be so. And all the grandeur and all the pronouncement was made by him. But let's go to the house, the upper house, which is the Senate. The leader of government business made some interesting points. One was the government of Grenada has announced that it will be approaching the International Monetary Fund to amend sections of the Fiscal Responsibility Act. Among the requirements of that act is a limitation on the percentage amount of money in the annual estimate and expenditure that should be allocated to wages and salaries. Now, we know about the IMF, and we even heard in that same Senate, the Attorney General spoke before when she said the IMF warned us. Now, so when I draw this parallel now, I am not veering off into Wonderland. Now, the government could approach the IMF because we are a sovereign country. And as one time our Prime Minister put it, he come here to solve people and so on. But the case in point and the parallel I need to draw here is that we are a sovereign nation. So they could approach the IMF. And as a matter of fact, the IMF cannot stop them in amending it. However, the issue will arrive if this amendment is done contrary to the advice of the IMF. Financial support from the IMF and other monetary institutions, it will be affected. And some of the initiatives read in the budget depend on support, financial support from the IMF and other monetary institutions. So put it in local parlance because I like to break it down thing. If they do that, they go feel the weight of the IMF. Simply put, and once the government of the day feel the weight of the IMF, me and you, listeners, go feel the weight. So advising, let good sense prevail. And we know you make a lot of promises in National Democratic Congress. And we know you're under pressure because the people coming to you and say you promise that. We know you promise the police to have things pay and grade. And when I read the report, it is suggested that what was contained is not favorable. So all of a sudden it cannot be found. Information to suggest it's alleged. But the fact is, interfering with the Fiscal Responsibility Act, which says you shouldn't use more than 9% of the thing to go towards wages and salaries. But you feel that you promise heaven, earth, and even hell. And you have to find a way for you to say, promise made, promise delivered. If is that the reason you are approaching the IMF on this act, stop. Because the repercussions, what could happen down the road, would not be favorable for the country. So listeners, understand this. Grenada is a sovereign country. They could do it. They could amend it. The IMF would advise against it. But what the IMF would say, well, if you want to amend the thing, we wouldn't help. And a lot of initiatives read in the budget depend on assistance from those financial institutions. So I hope government wouldn't act as they've been acting lately, arrogant. Because they're inexperienced and we know that. And we know institutional knowledge is not a strong suit. So my advice here is, think this thing over. Think it over rationally. Don't get high and drunk on power. And yes, you made a lot of promises which you know was impossible. Just be straight with the people. You're in governance already. Tell them what, we promised that. And when we look at things at the financial outlook, because all that has to be bear in mind, because the economy is forecasted to only grow by 3.6% next year. So we understand less money is coming in, the 9% of GDP go be less because the economy is not expected to be expanded thing. But this move, as outlined, is a move that we have to be cautious how we make the move. Like I say, we are a sovereign place. We could do it. However, would the ends justify the means? And that is the crux of that. So I brought it this morning for persons to understand. And persons could always go back and listen the leader of government business presentation and will understand what it is. And yes, this concern must be addressed, because initiatives or things in the budget, the financing of the budget, the best budget as some people tout it, depends on assistance from the IMF and other monetary fund or monetary institutions. And going and do something that is ill-advised or the IMF would advise against is highly improper. And when you talk about managing a country, you cannot just think about promises made, promises delivered to the detriment of the country. Yes, so in a nutshell, that is what I wanted to speak of this morning. So we'll take a wrap here and be back, folks.
Magic of Christmas right here on Real FM 91.9 and 91.5.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissons.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissons.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissons. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
Central Point. Yes, Central Point it is. We have available for all your conveniences newborn diapers, pillows, oil for vehicles, disposable paper items, plates, cups, serviettes, etc. Household items, mops, brooms, and rakes, pipe fittings, top up for your phones, cooking gas from Rubis and Spice, gas for your AC, a wide variety of drinks, soft and alcoholic. If you're in a pinch and need a taxi, that is available also. Contact Bob and Dave at 458-9745, 456-0550, Silverly, or 442-9307. And don't forget, this is where you get enrolled in the university under the cashew tree at Plains in St. Patrick's.
Christmas safety tips. Always unplug Christmas tree lights before leaving home or going to sleep. Check your tree lights and outdoor lights for damage each year before you use them. Discard lights with frayed wires, loose connections, and cracked sockets. Do not overload your wall outlets or extension cords. Remind children never to touch lights or outlets. Select lights appropriately. Never use indoor lights outside or vice versa. Happy holidays!
If you're looking to improve or maintain your health, look no further. We have a general practitioner right here on Main Street Sates in the Quasi. Dr. Guerrera, a gynecologist and surgeon who specializes in women's health. She offers lab tests, blood, pap smears, prostate cancer, and stool tests. Consultation for pregnant women from beginning to end. Surgeries, which includes hysterectomy, tying of tubes, vaginal shrinking, removal of uterine fibroids, and vaginal warts, hernias, C-section. She also specializes in diagnostic and therapeutic D&C, abnormal bleeding. They're in collaboration with Alice Labs, located in St. George, opposite the Excel Plaza. Dr. Santos, an oncologist who specializes in cancer treatment, a general practitioner, family doctor, will be joining Dr. Guerra in the not-too-distant future. Walk-ins are accepted. You can also call for an appointment at 423-3352. That number again, 423-3352.
Put your health first. They say good things come in small packages. Maya's Collection, located at Main Street, St. Patrick, extends warm season greetings to you, our valued customers, and thank you for your unwavering support. For this Christmas season, check out Maya's Collection for a wide variety of household items, mops, brooms, curtains, blenders, sheets, tablecloths, vinyl, and so much more. Also available at Maya's Collection are brand named perfumes such as Gucci and White Diamond. Our opening hours are Monday to Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with extended hours for the holiday season. Contact us today on 449-6197. Maya's Collection. Competitive prices, better services. Maya's Collection. Cardi is available for technical advice to farmers and other agricultural personnel. You can reach us in the office at 443-5459 or on our cell at 420-1396. Our office is located at Wester Hall in St. David's for all your conveniences. Drop-ins are also welcomed.
We can all use some holiday cheer, so Christmas is coming early this year. Unwrap the true magic of Christmas on Real FM 91.9 and 91.5. The time of love and giving is here, so come, take advantage of our specially developed packages as we celebrate our 18th anniversary as a media entity. Packages start as low as $500, which guarantees 5 spots per day, Monday to Friday, and bonus bonus spots on Saturdays. Promotion ends January 31st, 2023. Call 442-0975 or email us at real919fm@gmail.com for more information. Don't miss this superb opportunity to get great discounts when you advertise with Real FM.
Your Christmas music station. 91.9 and 91.5 Real FM.
This is Christmas night. You asking me what is wrong with Trinidad? You can't understand why things go on so bad. You find we so rich in human resources, and yet the country going to pieces. Well, let me tell you, my friend, where we went wrong. After Eric Williams' old car breakdown, we called in an AR, we ordered an next car and installed a new driver. With 33 passengers from the party, we gave him a maxi taxi, fitted with my wheels, tape deck, computer, air conditioned with cylinder. With posh new fittings, this maxi car around. Then it start to swerve and nosedive. It took a year for passengers to realize, they say, the new driver cannot drive.
Good morning again, folks. The Igwe Holy Wheel.
Yeah, man. We back callers and program. Morning, Mr. Andre Donald.
Good morning, Carl. How
you doing?
I'm all right.
Now, I spoke of...
Just to let folks know that the camera intended for me is giving a bit of a bother this morning.
Yes.
I didn't say it's not working. It's just giving a bit of a bother. So, So the voice you would hear, and of course you'd know it's me.
Now, speaking about the Fiscal Responsibility Act.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Grenada is a signatory to something, if you remember, the Paris Club. You know about Andre? Tell me what you know about the Paris Club.
I don't know much about the Paris Club. What I can say, based on knowledge, and I should have listened to Anthony Boson a lot more, then I would this time be better able to speak to the Paris Club. But it has to do with our responsibilities, obligations in relation to our debtors.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. In general, that's what it is. So they came together. Well, they meet at different times, yeah, because they hold bonds and they hold all sorts of things on you, and they meet at different times, and you can make applications to them, and they would decide yes, they can go along with it, or no, they can't go along with it. And based on what I know, we have a very good relationship with the Paris Club. We have something that is standard and something that is working right now. Now, based on what you just spoke about, read the Fiscal Responsibility Act, which hinges, a lot of that hinges on what happens with the Paris Club,
yes,
yeah?
Yes.
And if you were to now move to go back or go to the IMF and say, hey, we would like to use more of the revenue that we take in
for salaries
and wages, yes, they're going to say, well, hold on, if you're going to do that and you do not have really and truly you have not shown in your budget any way of how you're going to earn revenue, then how can you do that and still meet your obligations to Paris Club and to other financial organizations? That is going to be a bit of a bother. But as you said, if you're in charge, you're in charge. You can do whatever you want. but be prepared for whatever repercussions
the fallout.
that the fallouts, and the fallouts are not going. You see, the fallouts will not affect the 9.
No.
That's how I call them these days. The 9.
Yeah.
The fallouts would not affect the 9. The fallouts will affect the 110,000. That's what the fallouts are going to affect. And mind you, maybe I might go further than that, Carl. Not just the 110,000, but can you realize that the fallouts will also affect those in the diaspora? Because now their family and relatives in Grenada will be asking them for more remittances. So it's going to affect everybody. It's not just, okay, fine, you're in Grenada, you're going to feel it. No, you're going to feel it outside too, because you are going to be required to send more to your mother or to your father, because what you're sending can't make ends meet. That's what it is.
And what is instructive here, Andre? Because the budget spoke of the hospital, the training hospital. It spoke of infrastructure and so on. And should that happen, most capital projects or projects like those would be affected, because funding, in large part, part of the funding for those projects come through grants and so on from the same setup with the IMF and others, the Paris Club and so forth. So it does say something the government should think about, and not just approaching them on wages and salaries just to say promises made, promises delivered.
Did you just speak of a new hospital?
Well, they make mention of some teaching or training hospital.
No, that is something that has been touted since King Hatchet was a hammer.
Yeah.
And that is something that, Carl, I doubt we'll see, how would I put it? Just now, in the foreseeable future. We're not going to see that. What we need to do first, and Carl, it's like you have something that you have not fixed, something that you have not arranged, to use the word that we know locally, in local parlance. You ain't arranged it yet, but yet still you're looking to start another. It's like a bus, Carl. You have a bus on the road, and you don't have, going back to your cliche, you and the Igwe, you don't have a good driver for the bus. You don't have a reliable driver for the bus. Yet still, you are going to invest in another bus, and you can't drive. That is recipe for disaster.
That are making money.
And that is exactly what it is with the hospital. There was, before the election, a hue and a cry for many things in relation to the hospital that they say we didn't have. The Congress, as a force, made the hospital and its the supplies to the hospital, they made it an issue where it was not an issue. The equipment at the hospital, they made it an issue and it was not an issue. Now, if you made these things an issue, what you need to do is to fix these issues before you attempt to do anything in relation to a new hospital. Carl, you know how much negotiation you'll have to go through, because you intend to use that hospital as a teaching hospital. And if you're going to use it as a teaching hospital, you have to do so and put all sorts of deans and all sorts of tutors in place, because this is not a joke. You're teaching, yes, but remember, Carl, that people's lives here are fully at stake, as is with this present hospital, but even more so now. So let's fix the hospital we have. As a matter of fact, we have three main hospitals. One in Karakou, and I know that the past administration would have done a lot in terms of physical work in Karakou. So one in Karakou, the one at Maribor, there was a lot of work done, and there is more work to be done. Let's do so and fix. Why Explain to me, and I want somebody to explain to anybody, with a nation of 100,000 people, that's all we have, 100, 110. Why do we need a 4th hospital? Explain that to me, Carl. You're the genius. Why would we need a 4th hospital? Aren't we in a better position to say, okay, fine, let us put the resources into developing Maribor into a superb health facility that can offer so much and offer so many different things? Do Maribor. Why do we need another hospital? Nazim Burke pointed in that direction at one point in time in his budget also, because it was being said that the new hospital may go in the area where the mental institution is at this time. The same, Mongay area. They were looking at putting a new hospital there. Why is the talk about new hospital again?
Well, Andre, don't listen to this. And you have to understand the language when somebody speaks. Now, one of the things touted by this present administration is nothing has happened in Grenada. They keep saying that. Now, should the tenure come to an end after 1,500 days, they want to say, or they will try to say, well, nobody didn't do that, but look how we build something. Because they're discounting everything that has been done since independence. So he's now saying that. But I don't want to lose focus and go and verify the hospital. I want to stick to what we spoke about into the Fiscal Responsibility Act and the repercussions of it, Andre. Because we here on Real FM, we deal with the real facts and issues and not opinions. In the budget presentation, estimates of revenue and expenditure for 2023, Section 6, subsection 1, overview. And they could go on the budget thing and speech. They don't hard copy, but they could go and get it online. Total grants is expected to be EC $67.8 million. Capital expenditure is expected to be $313.9 million. So $313.9 billion for capital expenditure and total grants of 67. So if this thing is not handled properly, Andre, you see two areas what would be affected right off the bat, because you would not be able to access those grants. And persons know that it's not a matter, we're not here speaking green and yellow, we're speaking economics and the economy and the country. If you affect the IMF, do agree with what you do, they go withhold those things. So the grants of $67.8 million, and then it would affect the capital project, of which we expect to put in $313.9 million. So when we speak here of that, it's nothing about bringing on government or trying to make government look bad. It's just giving the government another option or something to consider. What is said here should be taken in good faith and take it for what it's worth. Because if you only intend on doing things just to say, promises made, promises delivered, the ends does not always justify the means. And that is what I'm advocating here this morning. And persons have to understand that, and I'm taking my time going through it and bringing the relevant facts and information, because that would affect the $67.8 million in grants. And the capital projects would be affected, which we hope to spend $313.9 million. And they don't have to take my words for it, Andre. They could go and read up what is the Fiscal Responsibility Act and how it applies. Mm-hmm. They could go in the budget document on page 11 and see how it is structured and so on. So it is not about calculate and they on the radio saying that. They could check it. They could go and check allocations of the budget. And these are the things which needs to be addressed. So I am advocating to the present administration, look out, don't just make things, as we say, to song and look good in terms of this thing. So, I'm advising the government here, before you make this kind of move on them, think about the repercussion. Wait, as they say, the pros and the cons. And realize that you're not making decision only for political reasons, but the stability of the country and the economy should be foremost when those things happen. Yes, Igor, you have a call online. Let's take it.
Good morning. Hello.
Good morning to my family at Real FM this morning.
Good morning.
Addressing Mr. Donald and who got my good friend.
You say one stone.
One stone.
You have too many names. That's your problem. Nobody can remember the names you carry.
Anyway, Mr. Donald, you are so right concerning the hospital. I don't see the point of building a new hospital. Let us upgrade on the one that we have. Because when I was in the hospital, I just left the hospital like the ending of November. And when I got there in the ward, it was only 3 people in the ward. And by the time the 2 people left, I was the only one. Thank God I had also leave the next day. The thing about it, sometimes the ward do full up, and sometimes again there is nobody. So why do you want to upgrade it and then you live in the hospital like a ghost?
No, you need to hold on. You need to upgrade it.
Yes,
you need to upgrade to provide better
Sorry,
equipment and everything like that, and keep up the par. But in terms of building a new hospital, why do you need to? I don't know.
That's the reason why the first sentence say yes, we need to upgrade the hospital, right? But not building a new one. It doesn't make sense. Hence the reason why I also said it was only 3 people I met in the ward, plus myself. Then 2 of them went home. I was the only one left. It feels like a ghost, right? So let us better on the things we have. Like as I said, make things better for us. Some of the equipment is there in the hospital. Sometimes we want to use it, but we can't because the people are not there to operate it. We have to send for them in Grenada. They have to come up to do it. So we don't have the people to furnish the hospital. We have people, but thank God, not everybody gets sick at the same time. So it's one at a time. So let us make use of what we have now. And as we say, better it, upgrade it, make it better than before. Make it smart hospital, right? So therefore, no, you don't have to have another one just standing there. So they better get the priority right. Have a good day to you all.
You too. Yes, Connor. Andre, on page 13 of the budget document, because you see, when I speak in those things, and I just come here and speak on emotions, Andre. Now, external sources, new loan disbursement, less principal repayments, financing of 33 million ECs projected. One of the key sources of new external loan disbursement is a budget support operation with the World Bank to the tune of US $30 million or EC $81 million, which will become available during the first half of 2023. So if you go and do this thing, Andre, it will affect that type of disbursement. So one has to understand it's not only about you come here to politic, but these are the real issues as it relates to the budget, and we could only speak of based on the utterances of this present administration. But like we see, the Prime Minister continues to have leadership by avoidance, Andre, because he had a whole debate in the Lower House of Representatives. All pronouncement was made, but we never hear about approaching the IMF. Because that one goes song not nice. But best budget, biggest allocation in education ministry when they join up as a ministry, and they don't say that. Biggest allocation in agriculture when we see and we add up the figure, is nothing. And I need to make this point here, Andre Donna. All the talk about agriculture, look in the budget and see is there any initiatives, Andre, to encourage persons to get into agriculture. Don't take my word for it. When you have some time, go through the budget and see under the agriculture part if there is any initiative there to encourage or to make persons who are not in agriculture get into it now. And Andre, and as we on agriculture, I must mention the marijuana. Because the leader of government business say what we legalize anything only for medical purposes, Andre Donna.
That was said in the Senate?
Demo.
No, I'm just asking the question here. Was it said in the Senate? Well,
so them marijuana mongoose and them what they sit down outside they waiting for the thing. All they go get locked up still. All you can walk by police station and thing and smoking weed.
Demo.
You have to a license. And if you do a license for medicinal purposes, they're like contraband and people will get charged for that. But as usual, they get catch again. So I don't want that topic would be for another day, Andre. Let me do thing.
I have to laugh.
Why are you laughing, Demo?
Because the leadership by avoidance, I want to bring it to full Andre Donna.
I will be there to see you.
And I still want to mention something here. What person?
As you say to yourself, don't want to mention it.
Yeah, do it.
Do it. Those are your phrases.
Andre Donald, leadership by avoidance. So the present Prime Minister make all this grand in the budget, even attempt to present what it is, but however, Andre, maybe the day after or whatsoever, the travel king was traveling again. And whilst he was hugging up the Cuban president and President Ortega, he hugging up and even bold enough to tell the US, watch, this sanction I have against this man, and it's time for you to finish it. But in America, Andre Donald, the House of Representatives, and check the date, December 16th, 2022, new legislation may add 3 years to obtaining the E2 visa via Grenada and Turkey. Now, people could go on the website and them and read it. So you don't have to only take what I'm saying. Go and read it. It's on the website. Andre. The U.S. House of Representatives, and I read, has passed the Advancing Mutual Interest and Growing Our Success Amigos Act, which could have repercussions for those seeking an E2 visa via Turkey or Grenada. They're not my words here, Andre. While the Amigos Act is aimed at opening the E2 Treaty Investor Visa and the El Treaty Trader Visa to Portuguese citizens, it also includes a clause stipulating anyone acquiring citizenship of a E2 country or E1 country via investment must hold that citizenship for 3 years before they are eligible to apply for an E2 visa or E1 visa. Now, for those who don't understand the importance of the E2 visa, here goes.
Yeah.
Now, Grenada is the only country in the region, Andre, what has that arrangement with the United States. The E2 visa is one that gives you the ability to go to the US and work and be a businessman and so on. And most persons, and one of the premise of the CBI program was the fact that if you are a holder of a passport, an E2 visa is something available to you. So most persons attracted to the Citizen by Investment program in Grenada because of the E2 visa. Now, I'm saying all that to get to the point, Andre, that Grenada marketed the strength of the CBI based on the E2 visa. That was one of the trump card, as you say, so for selling the CBI program. Now, if you have a CBI passport, you could gain access to the US by the E2 visa. And like I say, no other country in the region has that thing. That treaty with the United States. So, if you have to wait that long to access the E2 visa, it would affect the CBI program. The CBI program would not be enticing as if you could just, as you get it, you could apply for the E2 visa. So here goes. And I want to give some figures for persons to understand the importance, because when the question was asked how this budget, present budget, would be financed, the Prime Minister's orders indicated that 83 million and 111 million is sought through the CBI program. When we work out that based on the fees, is our 2,700 and something passports that would be sold. In our program last week, we indicated that CBI was not a bank and is not a guarantee that all these passports would be sold. So it's not a guarantee that all these monies would be made, because financing of the budget is important. Because we don't want to get ourselves in a situation where the order of the day will only to be borrowing. And these are some of the things which this present administration thought to finance the best budget. So one has to understand, if the US, the House of Representatives, is passing these laws, it would have an effect on the CBI program, the one we taught in like the best thing since sliced bread. And the amount of monies we hope to make from the CBI program to finance the budget, it is instructive for us to understand. What say you, Andre Donner?
The fact that the United States decided that it was time to make these quote-unquote adjustments that affected only two countries, Carl. And these are the two countries that have that sort of a relationship with the U.S. It tells you something I thought that you would have pounced on immediately and you didn't, my brother. I kind of wonder why. It tells you that the U.S. stopped very short of taking that privilege of the E2 visa from these two countries. And there must be a reason why. Now, there are reasons why that they can't take it, Carl. They can't turn. There's some legislations that can't be turned around, because you're going to create some sort of a havoc if you do. So the best thing for them was to do is what they've done, which is say, okay, fine, yes, you can get your economic citizenship from Grenada, but in order to use it, you must wait at least 3 years. That is just short of, they're stopping short of expelling Grenada, quote unquote, and Turkey. So don't feel like we are alone. We are company. What brought us to that situation, Carl? That is what is important, you know. How did we get to that situation in such a short space of time? We came from, what, 6 months ago?
Yeah.
6 months ago, we were good enough that when the government did their research, they understood and they realized that, hey, we can make monies to fund the budget from the CBI program. Now, as soon as they've made that step in that direction, here's the US saying, okay, yeah, you can make the monies, but you'd have to wait 3 years.
Because you see, one of the things, Dre, that information suggests that a lot of Russians want to be part of that thing, and the US.
I don't know.
No, I'm just telling you one of the schools of thought. You don't want to know.
Yeah.
One of the schools of thought that there was this thing with a lot of Russians want to access the program. And you know, the US always treat with situation, although diplomatically. As you say, they would not take the treaty away, but they would make it not easy as thing. But what is instructive to note and point to note here, Andre Donald, out of the many countries that have that treaty or with America, Grenada and Turkey single out. Ask yourself why. That is the question here. That is the question here, Andre. The crux of the thing is not only about making it 3 years, you know. Why is only Grenada and Turkey? And tell the Prime Minister, stop leading by avoidance. Because this thing by avoidance, we'll take a break here, Igwe.
Can't yet. We have 3 calls waiting.
All right, let me take the call.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, how you doing?
I'm there this morning. Igwe, if I have a cell phone money, done.
No.
All right, good morning. Congratulations to the new senator yesterday. Congratulations, the lady and the young guy. Congratulations. This is people who could talk. I don't have it, Mr. Cox in it. Mr. Cox already in it already. But these two, the lady and the young guy, congratulations to them.
Mm-hmm.
Sit down and listen words, and you could tell you, this is good people. Anytime you hear Dr. Kit Mitchell choose people, he choose classy people to stand up in Senate. And the hospital, we always only preaching it have good health in Grenada. If we have a hospital, all they have to do, take the money, buy things to make it good health. It's not building a hospital, and at the end of the day, we don't have nothing to get us in good health. So the things we have to do, the money we're talking about, building a new hospital, put good health care, good things. So when I sick, go there. I could get a good health care tomorrow, and I could come back. How I go, so I could come back. I don't go in and then when they lack what pick me up. So that's my program for this morning.
All right,
good
thanks. All right. We have a next one on the WhatsApp. Hold on, guys. Morning.
Hey, good morning, Igwe.
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Andrew, you could take the election manifesto of NDC. On all of them, you have about billion and new hospitals, and that never materialized. And Andrew, I want to see, you know, something like you have a big home, and the big home is not might be the problem. Is you taking care of the home. You are taking care of the home that you have. And if you can take care of what you have, building a new one wouldn't make it better. Is you have to most put proper things in place to manage and to upgrade what you have. And when I look at the hospital is a wonderful. That hospital, I could say, is upgraded under the previous government. All what they are continuing to do more upgrade and put things in place to manage the hospital. Building a hospital is not the problem. As Sakala was saying, you have a vehicle, you're taking care of the second vehicle you have. You're going out by the next one. But with the same attitude, it would not make things better. You have to manage what you have, and once you manage what you have and treat people good, you could get things to be working proper. And things, the healthcare could develop. And the healthcare is on the up. Because you see, when you're trying to upgrade something, you have to look at what is there and look at the mix, wherever there is shortcomings, and build on the shortcomings. But so if you go and build a new hospital and you have the same shortcomings, it's like you say 1, 6, and half a dozen, which is the same. So all I need is upgrade and put in place to manage what you have. So Andrew, that's my opinion this morning.
All right, thanks. It's real. It's 91.9. We'll take a break now, folks, and we'll be back. Stay tuned.
magic of Christmas right here on Real FM 91.9 and 91.5.
Now more than ever, Flow is working hard to keep you connected to the things that matter most. Your family, your work, and your favorite entertainment. We are also providing Flow Study free of charge so students can stay connected and up to date with their schoolwork. And because your safety is our highest priority, you can manage your account from the safety of your own home through the MyFlow app. We are here for you, keeping you connected.
Good morning, Grand Lake Meter Reader.
Morning, Mr. Meterman. I'm glad I caught you. Last month, I got a very high bill, and I don't understand why.
Last month, we were not able to access your meter, so we had to estimate the bill.
So, what can I do to ensure that my meter is easily accessible?
Well, you can get your licensed electrician to move your meter outside of the gate or directly in front of the house.
Housing Authority of Grenada is inviting building contractors and joiners to apply to be a part of its team. Interested persons can obtain an application form via their website, that's www.hag473.com, or collect a form from their office, located at Sandino Complex, Grand Anson, St. George's. You can also contact them on 440-1015 or 440-1016 for further information.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
We can all use some holiday cheer, so Christmas is coming early this year. Unwrap the true magic of Christmas on Real FM 91.9 and 91.5. The time of love and giving is here, so come, take advantage of our specially developed packages as we celebrate our 18th anniversary as a media entity. Packages start as low as $500, which guarantees 5 spots per day, Monday to Friday, and bonus spots on Saturdays. Promotion ends January 31st, 2023. Call 442-0975 or email us at real919fm@gmail.com for more information. Don't miss this superb opportunity to get great discounts when you advertise with Real FM.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Unwrap the true magic of Christmas right here on Real FM 91.9 and 91.5.
You asking me what is wrong with Trinidad? You can't understand why things go on so bad. You find we so rich in human resources, and yet the country going to pieces. Well, let me tell you, my friend, where we went wrong. Our After Eric Williams' old car breakdown, we called in an AR, we ordered an ex-con and installed a new driver. With 33 passengers from the party, we gave him a maxi taxi, fitted with mag wheels, tape deck, computer, air conditioned 8-cylinder. With much new fittings, this maxi car arrived. Then it started to swerve and nosedive. It took a year for passengers to realize. They say the new driver cannot drive.
And we're back, folks. Big way, Holy Will. You are driving. Grab it tight.
Yeah, you go, we back. Listeners, we back. Earlier on, I spoke a little bit about the legalizing of the marijuana for medicinal purposes. Now, on the campaign trail, it was never said for medical or medicinal purposes. What was said that we will legalize marijuana. And a lot of persons who smoke recreationally or for religious purposes and so on had conversations with me. Because at that time, the New National Party was saying, okay, let's decriminalize and look at it and see how we're moving forward. We here on Real FM spoke about legalizing across the board would have some challenges in terms of bank laws and some other and so on legislation will have to come in place to deal with or to treat with. But we see now with the latest utterances that is for only medicinal purposes. It seems like some persons in the society who were waiting for it to be legalized across the board are sounding disappointed. Now, Andre Donald, you seem to have some friends who are proponents of legalization, because even on some of your programs you had somebody speaking on it. So I would want to get your take on that.
Well, I think that everybody knows somebody who wants marijuana to be legalized, whether it be for medicinal purposes, whether it be for recreational use, or whether it be for the making of clothing and textiles, because all these things can be done. Ask my good friend Saisha, he will tell you that. What I thought the government was going to do was to look at this thing different, realize what is happening in St. Vincent at this particular point in time, and try and look at this thing different and not do so and just say carte blanche across the board and make a political statement with something that means so much to Rastaman. Rastaman get leaks, Rastaman go jail, and Rastaman been having the worst of this thing for over all these years. And then you do so and you do so and you throw a pie in the sky for Rasta, and Rasta say yes. The only thing that ever come for Rasta from sky is the board that bring, the iron board that bring Haile Selassie to Jamaica in 1966. That is the only thing Rasta accept from the sky. But you throw a pie in the sky for Rasta. Yeah, we have a phone call in line, but we go to the phone call in a minute. Let me just make that point. Caller, we coming to you.
Yeah, Rasta, go on.
You throw pie in the sky for Rasta. Rasta embrace it and Rasta say yes. As a matter of fact, Carl, a couple weeks ago, the Rastas went down on the bus terminal. And they had a function where they were promoting goodies that can be made from ganja. And they had 2 or 3 ganja trees there, and then the police come and say, yo, what's going on? This thing ain't legal. Do you understand? And they took it away. And if they didn't get charged, I don't know if they get charged, but I believe they did. But if they didn't get charged, then the police would have committed a crime for not charging them. Now look at it, Carl. Now, you had the Rastaman believing, you had the recreational weed smokers believing that they now could walk this street, walk down Main Street, start by Smart by, light this spliff and blow, poof. No, it can't happen. It has not happened in 6 months. It has not happened, and it will not happen because according to the leader of government business in the Senate, the Honorable Adrian Thomas. Good morning, sir. How are you doing? According to him, Carl, nothing will be done not until close to December 2023. We in December 2022 for crying out loud. So you're looking for a year before anything is done. And then he underlined and said that it is going to be done for medicinal purposes only. We don't make medicine in Grenada, Carl Caton. We don't make medicines in Grenada.
We don't have factory.
We do a factory like that. And I know we ain't getting no factory by 2023 to be making ganja peel for whatever. So again, I believe it's pie in the sky. And I want Chucky. Yeah, Mr. Mayford's son from Shantimel, Chucky. Chucky, I want you to tell me what's going on now. You were the one who brought the Honorable Deacon Mitchell to meet with the House of Nyabingi in St. Patrick's. Not me that bring him. It's you that bring him. What did he tell you all? Did he tell you all that he was going to legalize marijuana? Was that his promise? I don't know, Chucky. You need to tell me. Because Chucky, you were the one that the police took away with the ganja trees on the bus terminal. So tell your brethren them in the Nyabingi fit, tell Sty, you lead Sty astray. Because you still have now, what's going to happen is that a year and a half after election, Sty still sit down there waiting for legalization. And when the legalization come, brethren, here's what's taking place. It is not for recreational purposes. You ain't even do so. Mr. Minister for Agriculture, Mr. Leader of Government Business in the Senate, you ain't even do so and say, you know what? We are going to include sacrament, making ganja sacrament. So that when the Nyabingis and the 12 tribe, when they gather to praise, to offer praises to their God, they could use it. You even do so and say that. All you say, it's going to be for medicinal purposes. Well, Rasta man don't sick, you know.
Rasta.
You understand? Rasta don't sick, you know. So Rasta right now looking and school facing and who feel handle, you know. You understand? Rasta just screwing face on one day, well. And they hear what the Rasta say, whoa, we get you again.
Andre, what is very interesting in that whole thing?
You have a caller?
Let's take the call.
Take the call and then you go to your point, Carl. Nice. Good morning.
Good morning to you guys.
Yeah.
Jay, good morning. Carl, good morning. Igwe.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to Dr. Mitchell. Grenada, everybody, good morning. Good morning.
If you take all the time to say good
guys,
morning, then you won't be able to make your point, you know. Just good morning in general and we good. We love you.
Andre, if that's the way you want to conduct your thing, all right, I'll see you guys, man. Later. I'm waiting here for over half an hour. You understand?
Collins, make your point. Let's not argue.
Andre, I'm done. I'm done, brother. Later, bye.
You see, listen, no. And we need to put this thing and understand. If you're going to take a minute to say good morning to everybody in Grenada, by the time you do so, then hey, what's going on? When you say good morning in general, we appreciate, and that's what I said. Hey, good morning, and we love you. And let's move. So anybody who wants to behave like Kitty Two Shoes, that's a business. You have to stop that. We're adults.
Ready to take a break?
No, you got another caller. Take it.
No, I don't.
You don't?
Yeah.
Good. Carl was making a statement. And the program is not mine. I'm just a guest.
Wait. Hold on. Now, with the pronouncement made about the for medicinal purposes alone, it brought me back to the committee. Remember there was a committee set up to deal with matters. Has the committee reported or recommended only medicinal purposes?
It is possible that they will have received the report before the budget was written. It's possible they received a report. I doubt if they would have met like that already to prefer a report. But it's possible.
But you are saying if the committee, now and I stand corrected, every committee is the one that recommended that, Andre. I think they are to have certain preambles to that recommendation. One, because they big on promises, make promises deliver. Tell the Rastaman and them and others, go and register all your business and so on. Because if you have to export to some company who might be giving what you call value products to it, there are certain preambles. You see, you don't treat people like just telling you, okay, we go legalize, and then down the road, you shift the goalpost and say, only for medicinal purposes, and you don't care. You see, you have to care about, and you have to make people trust what you tell them, Dre. And if you start telling people, as this administration is doing, when it suits them, we go make you permanent, then after the IMF say we can do it. We go legalize marijuana, then we go do it only for medicinal purposes. Is what you do is like you stringing people along. And those are issues that, in my view, is too big of issues to string people along by just telling them what you think they want to hear when you need them to react in a particular way. And when you get them to react that way, just saying what? By so it is, medicinal purposes. And one of the strength of that discussion during the election campaign was simply this: we're going to legalize marijuana. They didn't give no proviso, or they didn't say, well, read the fine print. You know, some people will tell you this promotion, but you have to read the fine print.
They did give a proviso.
What was the proviso?
You vote for me. That's a proviso. Yeah. You vote for me, I'll legalize it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you don't walk out. And that is the crux of the issue. So when I heard that, I was like, wow.
I was not unhappy, Carl. I was not unhappy. Because there's a friend of Gates, who lived down on the western side. Mm-hmm. And he accosted me and cursed me out. Mm-hmm. And I got to know him through Gates. And then he went to Gates. And Gates said, nah, I ain't believe you. And Gates phoned me and said, yo, what took place with you and this guy? And I said, oh, this is what happened. And he said, oh, the guy bring a different story to me. Mm-hmm. All about marijuana.
Yeah, ganja was the top.
All about marijuana. Because, let me tell you something, Carl. And this is a dangerous thing. Eh? The Rastas are of the opinion presently. Now, because the political leader, now Prime Minister of Grenada, when he was the political leader, he made that statement in relation to legalization. So the Rastas now are of the opinion that if he promised to legalize it, then they could still do so and do what they're doing with it in the open, because legalization will come, Mm-hmm. That is what it is, And that is a dangerous situation. Rasta gets set up. Babylon set up Rasta again. Rasta will take a fall. And why would they take a fall? Simply because they believed in the wrong Mitchell. That is what happened. They believed in the wrong Mitchell. Good morning to Betty and Duncan. How you doing? Carl, I hope that going forward, Rasta would know. You understand? They can't vote for the CIA. You understand? They have to understand and know. Deal with who is straight up and said to you, hey. First thing Dr. Mitchell said, he did say it, Carl, over by dead body, but after being spoken to and by different people, he said, okay, fine. We are going to look at it and we will do something about it. Yes, Carl?
Yeah.
4 minutes left inside the program, folks.
What? That's deja vu for Rastaman, you know, Andre Donald. 4 years, 7 months, and 17 days the PRG reign. Rastaman, he get that same set of treatment. Yeah. They tell them why join the revolution and then we go take the hub. After that, Hopeville was the home, you know, get.
I'll give back my Rasta.
And the same set of people are touting that administration is presently at the helm. So I didn't expect much more from them for Rasta because they don't get Rasta forward already.
Yeah, but I'll get back my friend and them, man. I'll get back all of them. All my friend and them is Rasta.
Yeah, but that I sure that will be a blow to the Rastafarian community and those fellas that them are smoke with because a lot of them they waiting to go and smoke with all about it.
Most of them they're still hanging on, you know, like they believe that it's gonna get.
But I just hope these medicinal purposes don't mean somebody among them set up a company already, you know, Andrew. Because you have to understand, you have to follow the trend and the money, you know. We any call it?
No, we're good.
Yeah, I just hope that is not one of the situation. By Igwe.
Yeah.
Well, we at the end of the program this morning, and I wish you well. Mm-hmm. And thanks for your contribution in terms of the program. Getting the technical part of the thing
I want to thank you for yours
up
too.
and running. I appreciate that a lot. Andre, why are you looking so?
The final thing I want to say this morning is I'd like to say to a young man, a talented young individual from the village of Shantimel in St. Patrick, a young man who a lot of the young people, 90% or more of the young people in Shantimel, they I wouldn't want to say they believe in him, but he has been able to deliver to them time and time and time again. And just to let Shantimel people know that Royden Bihari received his dismissal letter as of the 20th of December. And I told him, you see, Royden don't listen sometimes, you know. Royden doesn't listen. If he had listened to me, Carl, they didn't have any chance to fire him. He would have resigned. Well, they terminated his contract. They didn't renew it. But he would have resigned. Because he tell me that, oh, you had to go back to work X, Y, and Z. I say, right, and they're taking you back to work to send you home. He didn't believe me. No. Based on information that I received, he received a letter on the 20th. What's the date today? 21st?
Yeah.
And he ain't called me. Right on your story. You had to call your brethren up, dear.
Link up
and let me know what's going on. So, in any event, I take this opportunity to thank, first and foremost in all of this, Carl, for this program, Political Wednesday, for the extension on Friday. And I know you're going to do your thank yous on Friday again for the extension listeners and viewers. But for the extension on Friday for this program, Political Wednesdays, and for Independent Talk on Sundays, I say a hearty thank you to my personal producer. That person will always just remain the producer. Right? Nobody.
I feel I know who
you that is your business. That is your business.
Yeah.
I ain't come here to call any names. I said the producer, my producer. Thank you, my producer, for everything you've done to make programs like this possible for the past year. And we look forward to working with you in 2023.
Yeah.
Everything did not go as planned, and if everything went as planned, then we have a perfect world. That's why we have certain imperfections along the way. To all the listeners of those who love Political Wednesdays, I thank you so very much for viewing. I thank you for all the subscribes, and I ask you to continue to share and ask your friends to subscribe to the program. Those who listen on TuneIn, those who listen via the website, those who listen via terrestrial radio, I say thank you. Without you, the program couldn't have been. And let me say this. Collins, I hope you're listening. And it was never my intention to cause you any discomfort this morning. All I was doing was saying that, hey, because of the time that we have, when a person goes on and on and on with greetings, in our minds here, we're saying, hey, get on with it. Hey, get on with it. Because we want. And so all I said is, hey, one good morning is enough. If what I said offended you and caused you not to make your point, Collins, I'm sorry. One love, Grenada. Take care. God bless you.
Peace. Folks, we out until Friday.
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour on the hour.
This is the latest news update produced by Triple N. Details when